Hello, welcome to today's video diary for finding my way with Pi, purpose, intention, and emotion. I am Pi. What I'm thinking about today is feeling good about my life, but more specifically, I'm finding that I'm feeling good about my life now, and or getting better, right? If you've been with me from the beginning of the journey. And what I'm thinking is, why is that? What started that? Well, I do believe that the big event, the genesis to this, if you will, was taking a step, what felt like a very scary step to me, but taking that first step to initiate big change where it became obvious to me that change was needed, even though I didn't know the outcome. And we never know the outcome, right? But we like to think that we can or do or control something, and it's just an illusion. But taking that first step and going through the difficult emotions of all of it, but doing it mindfully and consciously through the video diaries for me. I also write about it. I talk with hubby about it. Any way to accept the emotions and go through the emotions. And then once I do that and I understand my emotions, I understand what may be fears, I understand where my thinking or the thoughts that I'm having about a situation might be somewhat illogical and I need to think through them again. Then I decide what's most important to me, or I identify what's most important to me. Who is it I want to be? What is it I want in my life? And once I do that, so the emotions are accepted, I'm no longer blocking them, I can think about what I want in my life, and then I can decide on what tasks or actions or behaviors or whatever I need to do to move in that direction. That is so empowering, number one. Number two, it helps move through the painful emotions so that they're not permanent. In fact, they become more permanent when you suppress them or try to avoid them. So I absolutely have not been doing that. As you can see, you witness them often on the daily video diaries. I'm just accepting them and letting them flow and letting them inform me for what's most important for me, and or identifying when it's not right. So we're back to, why am I feeling good about my life? Well, I think that's a catalyst, is the examining the emotions, being curious about them, learning from them, living with them, fully experiencing my life. Absolutely a catalyst. And through that, I have started putting what's most important to me first. So my kids come first, and any of my energy or efforts towards work or coursework, schoolwork, volunteer, whatever it is that I'm doing, trying to find the next opportunity, working with my career coach, all of that, I fit that in around my kids and my family. Whereas before, I may have sacrificed way too much time with my kids and my family to appease the job. And I've learned a different boundary now. So then that leaves me, just able to have single tasking time when I am working on my work, and then being able to be mindfully present with my family and my kids and myself when I'm not, doing, writing papers or whatever I'm up to and working on to move to the next thing. So being able to have focus time is important. There's a couple of other things. I have always done these. So now I'm understanding that these were meant always to supplement my well-being, not substitute well-being. I always needed to pay attention to my emotions and my situation. But these are also important. So staying active and physical. I have workout routines that I do. I take walks each day. Eating well, eating a healthy diet, and trying to get enough sleep. Those are foundational for me to be able to have a clear head and think. I would layer in the next piece of that is practicing gratitude, daily meditation, which can be informal or formal and can be short. Single tasking, having the ability to focus without distractions on something for like at least 30 minutes a day. And it could be something like cooking dinner. It doesn't have to be huge, but it does need to be there for the rest, for my mind to rest. What else? Maybe the most important of all, relationships. Since leaving my corporate leadership position, I have been able to connect with friends once or twice a week. And it has filled my bucket. I feel so good about those connections, and I love those connections. So I guess all of this to say, and you're getting me processing out loud because that's what these are, just video diaries of processing out loud. All of those elements are important. The thing that I was so drained on, well, my physical and emotional and mental health was not great because I was in an extreme state of burnout, but also feeling like I have meaning in my life, that was missing. And I know that doesn't seem to make sense because I love my kids, I love my husband, I love the home we've built. There's so many things I was grateful for. I'd even write it in my gratitude journal every single day. But where I was spending my energies, where I was not getting single tasking time without any distractions, where I was not getting any recovery time, those things depleted me over the course of 4 years to the point that it was like a crises of health and could no longer sustainable. And now I'm thinking from where I'm at right now, looking back and feeling good about my life right now. Essentially what I have done is implemented balance. Now, could I have done that from where I was? Who's to say? I think I had tried a few times, but it just was not conducive for me personally. That's on me. Okay. I do feel comfortable and confident that I can do this going forward and that I can find the thing that's right for me. And right now I'm following what I love. And that is a completely different journey and experience. And it's one that I'm feeling delighted going down the path of discovering what's there, what I love, and experimenting, because really at the end of the day, I just feel like life is one great big experiment that we all get this opportunity to do. So am I going to spend that depleting myself and putting my energies where it does not feel good? Or am I going to trust that life is going to be okay? I'm going to trust myself that I've been through things before and I came out and they all, in hindsight, made sense. So I'm going to trust, and that's where I'm at right now. And that is resulting in me feeling good about my life. So if I could give you any magic bullet or pixie dust or anything magical like that, that's what it is. I read it in a lot of books, but I did not fully get it. And I feel like I am getting it right now through experience. So even though things are uncertain, even though we're in the middle of it, even though we might have some painful things, it's okay. These other things are in balance. That will be temporary. We got this. So that's what I'm thinking about today. Thank you for being with me on this journey. I am so glad that you're here, and I hope it helped you too. I'll see you tomorrow.